today's video is on the makeup look right here, which is a very dewy and rosy kind of makeup look. As you guys can tell, this makeup look is definitely not a wearable look because it is extremely dewy, which fits the glass skin trend, and also is very heavy on the blush. So it is more of an editorial look, but I absolutely love this look because I personally love the dewy skin. I love the wet skin kind of glow. The focus of today's look is the base. The eye makeup is extremely simple, so this look is actually very easy to recreate. So if you guys are interested, then just carry on watching. My hair now is at the very awkward length that I don't know what to do about them, so I decided today I'll just put it up into a bun. But anyways, I've already put on my skincare and everything, and also I put on a tinted lip balm. This is from a Japanese brand called Opera. I'm using the shade 06, which is a pinky red color. So yeah, let's get started with the makeup. First, I'll be priming my face with the MAC Strobe cream today. This is the primer that I have that gives me the most like dewy kind of look, so I'll be using this today. It is a very moisturizing and glowy primer. So if you have oilier skin, I would recommend using a more lightweight product. They have a Strobe liquid or Strobe lotion that is more of a liquidy and lightweight version of the Strobe cream, but that one they only have one color. Yeah. Okay, after priming my face, I'll be using some concealer. I want the really dewy effect, so I'll be using a more hydrating and dewy concealer. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade Light. This is the most dewy concealer that I have, but the coverage of this concealer is not that high. I'm gonna use a brush. I think this is a concealer that is really good for dry skin because it truly leaves that dewy effect. Okay, after that, I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge. And then for the face, I'll be using my, for the spots and redness, I'll be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. One of my favorite, just to conceal any spots and redness on my face. Okay, so after that, we're going to apply a cream highlighter to create that extreme like dewy effect, like glass skin like. I really do like the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. This is one of the most dewy highlighter that I have. That it actually leaves the wet skin kind of effect on your skin instead of like a shimmery or metallic highlighter. So I really do like it. So I'm gonna take a little bit with my sponge and then just hit this highlighter on the top of my cheekbones. I have a allergic spot on top of my cheekbones, so hopefully the look will still turn out okay. So you can see it is a very dewy highlighter. I really do like it. I love those super crazy dewy skin. And then a little bit down the bridge of my nose, the center. For this look, I'm not gonna set my face with powder because we want to keep the glow. I'll be setting my face with the CoverFX Dewy Finish Setting Spray instead of a powder to keep the glow. Then let it dry. So I'll be filling in my brows and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just fill in my brows a little bit with the e.l.f. brow pencil. This is in the shade Deep Brown. I don't think it's brown at all. It's basically a black brow pencil. And then, as what I said in the last video, I like to match my brows with my eyeshadow colors. So today for the brow powder part, I will be using first I'll be using this pink eyeshadow right here, which is a Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade The News. To add a little bit more pink, I'll be using the Kate Tokyo Vintage Mode Eyes. This is the RD1 Quad. I'll be using the pink shade here to add a little bit more pink to my brows. To keep the more natural vibe of the look, today I'm not going to be setting my brows with a brow gel. I'm just going to use a spoolie to blend out the colors a little bit. Just like that. And then I'll be contouring my nose. I'm going to use the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Wedge to do so. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow to contour my nose with because I feel like it's really natural. I'll try to keep my contour a little bit more natural today because I usually contour my nose quite a lot. Keep it look more natural. And then now we'll move on to the eyes. It is an extremely easy eye makeup look. So now we'll move on to the eyes. First, we'll be placing down a base color. I'll be using the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Wattles. So just place it all over the lid as the base color. It is an extremely easy eye makeup look. And then I'll also be placing a little bit of this down to my lower lash line. And this side. Just place it all over your lid. And then I'll be using what we used in my brows, the Colourpop pressed shadow in the shade The News. I'll be using a fluffy brush to blend this color into the crease to add more of a pink tone to the look. So focus it at the outer corner and bring it a little to the crease. So that set the pink tone. Then I'll be using a smaller brush, taking the shade Wedge to blend a very little bit into the crease, so to add more depth to the look, so your eyes will not look too bloated with the pink shadow. Just a very little bit so we don't cover the pink. The eye makeup look is not the focus of today's look, so it's a very easy eyeshadow look. Taking a smaller shaded brush with the shade News again, we'll be blending this color onto the lower lash line, just the outer third. And then taking the quad again, you can use any pink eyeshadow that you have. We'll be taking a shimmery shade, the light shimmery pink shade here, with a brush that looks like the MAC 227, was it? Taking this shade, add a sheer layer, like focusing at the center of your eyelid, just to add that glow to your eyes. You can see it adds a little bit of the glowy effect to your eyes. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, taking a smaller shader brush again. Where's my brush? Taking a smaller shader brush with the major pink shade that we used earlier. Place this color at the center of your lower lash line. You can skip liner if you want to, but I'm going to do my eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I'm going to use a pinkish brown eyeliner. This is the Loveliner pencil eyeliner. I'm gonna wing it out a little bit. Basically, just wing out your eyeliner a little bit like so to add more definition to your eyes. Moving back onto my face, to contour my face, I'll be using the Innisfree My Contouring in the shade number 1. Just to contour very little bit to keep it soft, because we don't want anything harsh for this look. If you want to keep the dew and you want to use all cream products, feel free to do so, but with contouring and stuff, I usually feel more comfortable with a powder. So just use a very natural contouring product. Just a contouring powder. Okay, just a little bit. And then the focus of today's look is the blush and the highlighter. So first I'll be doing my blush. First I'll be using the Dandelion blush as a base color. So you can use a bigger brush. This is the Morphe E3 brush. I'm going to place this color at a bigger area as a base color. Your nose. You can put it like almost everywhere. A little bit on the temple, a little bit on the chin to add that rosy flush to your cheeks. If you want to keep it natural, you can keep it at that. But today's focus is the blush. I'll be using a very intense color. This is MAC blush in Frankly Scarlet. We'll be using a smaller brush like this, a small blush brush. Really small. This can almost be a highlighting brush. We'll be taking this color and then we'll be focusing at the higher point of our cheeks. So right here. Try to keep it more horizontal. Build up this blush until you're satisfied with the pigmentation. Don't worry, because we'll be putting on a little bit more highlighter on top of it. It can kind of tone down the blush a little bit more. After you're satisfied with the cheeks area, I'm going to bring it across the nose a little bit. Sweep it across like so. So it's like this, a really flushed cheeks. Yeah. Okay, after the blush, we'll be applying highlighter. So first, taking the Marc Jacobs glow stick again with a sponge, we'll be layering more on top to intensify the dew a little bit more. You make sure you press it down because we just layered down a powder product. So make sure you press it down. And don't rub, or else you will move away the powder product. To intensify the glow, you can see the dewy effect. Okay. You can keep it at that, but because this highlighter has more of a silvery undertone, to add that rosiness, the rosy tone, to keep everything more rosy, I'll be adding a little bit of a powder highlighter, which is the Nars highlighter in the shade Capri. It has more of a pinkish undertone. This highlighter will not be applying as much. Just hit the very top of the cheekbones a little bit. And also the bridge of the nose, because we didn't apply as much highlighter here. So that's the highlighter and everything done. I'll blend out a little bit with the sponge, especially the forehead, to press everything into my skin to look more seamless. And then I'll be setting my face with the CoverFX setting spray again. I'm gonna do my mascara off camera because it takes way too long. For my mascara today, I'll be using the Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara Advanced Film in the shade 02, which is a rosy brown color, because I want the eyes to look more to look softer and not as bold. So I'll be using a brown mascara. I'll do my mascara and then I'll be back. Okay, that's it for my mascara. But I forgot to highlight my inner corners, so I'm going to use the Nars highlighter in the shade Capri to do so with a small pencil brush. Last but not least is the lips. For my lips, first I'll be using a rosy color, which is a 3CE matte lipstick in the shade Mellow Flower. And then I'll blend out the edges with my fingers. Okay, you can keep it at this color, but I want my lips to have the more rosy and red color, so I'll be taking my Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Liquid Courage to dab it at the center of the lips a little. And of course, because this look is so dewy, I don't want to have a matte lip, so I'll be adding a lip gloss. This is the clear lip gloss from Glossier. Just dab it on, because if you swipe like that, it's going to take away your lipstick. Just focus the gloss at the center of your lips. So this is the finished look. Obviously, it is not a very wearable look because it is extremely dewy and also a lot of blush, but I think it is a really fun look, and I personally really loved how this look turned out. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And all the products and my social media will be linked down below in the description box, so you guys can check it out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!